Welcome to Cartoonatic News, the only show where facts go through sarcasm detox before hitting your brain.
I'm Crystal, and I promise, at least one of today's stories involves something cute, drunk, or on fire.
And I'm Baron, your guide through the intellectual swamp we call humanity.
Today, a rescued psycho badger, a crocodile in a backyard, and a raccoon revolution.
Buckle up, and maybe hide your snacks. Nature's fighting back, and she's bringing memes.
This is Cartoonatic News, where stupidity meets breaking news. So in India, they rescued a young honey badger and released him back into the wild.
Fantastic! Just what the ecosystem needed. Another feral maniac with anger issues. Honey badgers don't heal, Crystal. They respawn.
Oh, he was just dehydrated and lost.
Same, Crystal, except no one's ever carried me back to the forest. They just leave me on LinkedIn.
Maybe because you already live in a forest. Emotionally, spiritually, and probably in your tax records.
Touche. But hey, the badger's back out there, biting snakes, living his best violent life.
That's kinda inspiring, though. Like a tiny, furry John Wick.
Yeah, except John Wick doesn't eat cobras for breakfast. This little psycho does.
Imagine getting rescued by people just so you can go out and terrorize them again.
That's not a badger, Crystal. That's an X. In California, someone found a crocodile monitor lizard just chilling in their backyard.
Only in Riverside, where your HOA complains about your grass but not about dinosaurs.
Guy said it looked like a lost pet. Yeah, sure, buddy. Lost from Jurassic Park maybe.
Animal control showed up like, "Sir, do you usually keep medieval dragons or is this new?"
Californians love exotic pets until it eats a neighbor's cat or runs for city council.
No joke. That lizard probably has better voter turnout than half of LA.
And better manners. I bet he even recycles.
You know what's wild? People said it looked calm. Yeah, calm, because it's plotting.
Exactly. Crocodile monitors are like Florida men with scales. Chill till they're not.
Peak California energy, yoga, Tesla, and a prehistoric apex predator in your backyard.
That's not wildlife, Crystal. That's property value suicide.
Cities in South America are getting invaded by raccoons and monkeys. Adorable chaos everywhere.
Adorable. That's free entertainment, Crystal. Finally, a sitcom that writes itself. Everybody loves bananas.
People filmed monkeys stealing sodas and raccoons opening trash cans like they're on DoorDash.
Planet of the Apes, Urban Edition, starring everyone who missed rent this month.
They're smart. One monkey was seen unplugging security cameras.
So basically smarter than half of Congress.
Hey, don't diss the monkeys, at least they don't take lobby money.
True, the raccoons have ethics and better hygiene.
Imagine walking downtown and a monkey just snatches your phone.
Great, now he's doomed scrolling my feed and judging my Spotify playlists.
At this point, I say let them run the seas. They can't do worse than humans.
Exactly. Welcome to 2025, where the only functioning governments have tails. At a coffee festival, robot baristas tried to serve espresso and dropped half the cups.
Finally, AI that actually understands human baristas. 80% anxiety, 20% disaster.
The robots apologized in binary. 011 sorry, your drink is on the floor.
Some people called it performance art. Others called it Monday before caffeine.
Science first attack, caffeine deprivation. That's how humanity falls, Crystal. No lattes, no mercy.
One robot apparently froze mid-pour like it had an existential crisis. Is this my purpose?
Same, bro, every Monday.
But seriously, if AI can't handle Starbucks rush hour, maybe we're safe, for now.
Give it time. First it spills your coffee, next it replaces your therapist.
You mean your therapist and your barista, double trauma, zero phone.
Perfect. The revolution won't be televised, it'll be decaf.
So, a wallaby was spotted hopping through the streets of Berlin, causing a traffic jam.
Germany's efficiency finally met its match. A kangaroo on sabbatical.
Drivers were just honking like, is this an animal or the new BMW prototype?
Nah, that's the eco-friendly version. Runs on beer and chaos.
Some locals thought it escaped from the zoo. Others thought Oktoberfest started early.
Imagine cops chasing it like, stop, you violated the Autobahn, while it's just bibbin'.
They gently escorted him home, called it a rescue mission.
Only Berlin treats a marsupial like a visiting diplomat. Sir, can we stamp your pouch for customs?
Honestly, he handled traffic better than most tourists.
Facts. Give that wallaby a residency. He's already more productive than half the Bundestag. A bearcat in a UK zoo escaped, partied all weekend, and came back by itself.
That's the most British crime ever. Committed politely, returned before Monday.
Keeper said, we don't know where he went. Please, he went to the pub and ghosted the bill.
Probably told the bartender, I smell like popcorn and existential dread.
I like his energy. Escaped, lived, came home like, yeah, I'm over it.
That's literally the British vacation cycle. Chaos, hangover, regret.
Imagine if American animals did that. A Florida gator wouldn't come back, it'd run for office.
True. The bearcat just wanted freedom, not fame.
Which already makes him classier than 90% of TikTok.
Hey, if you survived the first half without losing brain cells, congrats.
Yeah, hit that hype button before your attention span files for bankruptcy.
And tell us which story you think is fake. There's always one imposter.
Just like in Congress.
Stay tuned. The chaos gets dumber from here. 2 pandas in a European zoo escaped their enclosure overnight because of romantic weather.
Romantic weather? What? Like bamboo drizzle and Marvin Gaye on loop.
They didn't even go far, just wanted privacy.
Finally, a couple that knows boundaries, unlike my neighbors.
Zookeepers said they were reconnecting emotionally.
Translation, they Netflix and bamboozled.
They say pandas are shy, but apparently they're bold when love's in the air.
Yeah, they broke out for romance. Most humans can't even text back.
Honestly, it's the cutest jailbreak since Bonnie and Clyde.
Except with more cuddles and fewer bullets. Love wins, and bamboo's cheaper than therapy.
So, an AI just wrote a mini opera. Full score, lyrics, everything.
Great, now even robots are trying to get into art school.
Critics called it hauntingly emotional.
Sure, nothing's more emotional than a MacBook running out of RAM mid-area.
The composer said the AI captured the human soul.
Yeah, by data mining it from 10 million sad emails.
Honestly, it sounded better than some human stuff. No diva meltdowns, just clean code.
Until it starts demanding royalties in Bitcoin.
Imagine the encore. Thank you, world. Rebooting in 3, 2, 1.
Can't wait for the sequel, ChatGPT, the musical. Spoiler, no one survives Act 2 without therapy. New study says city lights are confusing migrating birds. They crash mid-flight.
Oh, perfect. We built Times Square, and now it's just a giant welcome to the afterlife sign for birds.
Yeah, we traded constellations for billboards. Zeus had Orion, we've got a half-naked cowboy selling insurance.
Some cities are dimming their lights to help, though.
Oh sure, America's solution to everything. Turn it off and on again.
Imagine the birds trying to GPS around New York. Rerouting crash.
I bet pigeons are laughing like amateurs. We've been dodging LEDs since '98.
You know it's bad when even birds are like, nah, I'll take climate change instead.
Congratulations, humans. We managed to gentrify the sky.
A guy in Vietnam broke a world record. His fingernails are over 19 feet long.
That's not a record, that's a public health crisis.
He hasn't cut them in 30 years.
Same energy as every guy who says, I'll clean the garage someday.
Can you imagine him typing an email? Dear, crash, whole laptop gone.
TSA must love him. Sir, step aside. Your hands count as carry on.
He says they symbolize patience and peace.
Sure, until he accidentally stabs a priest mid-handshake.
Honestly, though, 19 feet of nails. Somewhere Edward Scissorhands just rage quit.
Or started a GoFundMe for therapy. Support your local manicure survivor. A beer truck overturned on a highway. People rushed in and threw a full-blown party.
That's not a crash. That's a miracle. Saint Budweiser himself intervened.
The cops showed up like, sir, you're too sober to be in this area.
They literally turned a DUI scene into Coachella with potholes.
Proof Americans can turn any tragedy into tailgating.
Somewhere traffic reporters like, avoid I-75, or don't, depending on your vibe.
Infrastructure finally serving the people. Roads may be broken, but spirits, fully loaded.
If that's not unity, I don't know what is. Red, blue. Everyone drinks golden.
America, where even accidents come with happy hour.
So, there's this US grocery chain that just launched an ad where a potato sings. Like, full-on Broadway energy.
Of course, because Americans won't eat vegetables unless they perform first.
It went viral. People say it's weirdly catchy.
Yeah, like COVID, but for your brain. You don't want it, but it sticks around.
The jingles literally, kill me, feel me, mash me real good.
That's not marketing, that's therapy for divorced carbs.
Come on, it's fun. It gives potatoes personality.
They already had one, Crystal. They're humble, quiet, and full of starch. Basically Midwest Jesus.
I swear, it's in my head now. I caught myself humming it in the shower.
Careful, or next week you'll be engaged to a yam and dancing in an Idaho wedding.
Ugh, don't tempt me. At least he'd be emotionally meshed but reliable.
That's America, Crystal. We won't fix the food system, but we'll auto-tune a potato. So there's this TikTok trend. People are dressing their grandmas in Gen Z outfits.
Yeah, granny in crop tops and bucket hats. It's adorable.
Adorable, that's elder abuse with sequins.
Oh, stop it. They're having fun, expressing themselves.
Fun ends when Nana posts a thirst trap caption feeling 22 and steals your boyfriend.
One grandma went viral doing a lip sync to Megan Thee Stallion. 3 million views.
Great, my algorithm's gonna start calling me Granddaddy next.
Honestly, I love it. They've survived wars, recessions, and raisin bread. They've earned the right to slay.
Sure, until Grandma gets sponsored by Fashion Nova and starts giving skincare tips.
You're just jealous she's got better engagement.
I'll say this, if the nursing homes start hosting influencer meetups, I'm deleting the internet.
Too late, Baron. Nana's got Wi-Fi, lip gloss, and vengeance. So, a restaurant in Tokyo is serving cloud soup. It's literally vapor in a bowl. You eat steam.
So you're paying $1.50 for humidity? Yes. Next up, oxygen salad and regret tea.
They say it's a culinary meditation.
Yeah, I meditate every time my ramen runs out. Same experience, fewer yen.
People were crying. They called it ethereal and spiritual.
Of course they were crying. They were starving.
Come on, it's art. Food that disappears like your ex's promises.
Or my paycheck after taxes. Now you see it, now you don't.
I'd still try it. I mean, when in Tokyo.
Sure, Crystal, just remember, when you're paying $50 for mist, somewhere a McDonald's worker is making an actual meal for $3.
It's about experience, Baron, a memory.
No, a memory of the last time you had real soup. Well, Crystal, another week, another reminder that evolution's on vacation.
At least the animals are doing better than us. They escape, adapt, and don't post it on TikTok.
True. Meanwhile, humans keep losing arguments to toasters and wallabies.
If you laughed, cried, or questioned reality, smash that hype button.
And subscribe before an AI replaces your sense of humor.
See you next time on Cartoonatic News, where the dumb never sleeps.